Morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Hi, baby girl. I wanted to show you guys Nikita. Of course, she's laying in a space where there's a double wire in front of us. Are you gonna stand up? Where are we gonna go? Good morning, Lee and Kate and Deb and Karen. Hi, wild lady. We're here with Nikita Lioness. Oh, I know. It's a very chilly morning. Good morning, Tanya. Oh, good morning, Sarah. Oh, let's see where the little girl's going. Good morning, Melissa and Megan. Where are we going? Good morning, Patricia. We're going out in the open air. We're doing opposite. Usually she's in the open air and walks over to the roof section because that's where she gets fed. Maybe it's time for yoga. Good morning, Cynthia. Yeah, morning yoga. So funny. Good morning, Noor. Good morning, Sally. Hey, Beth. What are you doing, wild lady? Good morning, Lee. We're here with Nikita Lioness. What you doing? You gonna get your long drink of water? Yes, thank you for sharing this feed. Good morning, Den. That helps us reach new people that might not see us otherwise. Good morning, Andy and Tammy. They all have their morning routines. See it better from this side. This tree in the way. If you guys are new to us, we are Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Morning, Judy. Hello, Olivia. It's a nice chilly morning here in Tampa, Florida. I think it's like maybe 56 or 57. You guys can actually watch Nikita 24/7 on her own personal explore.org camera if you go to bigcatcams.com. You can choose Nikita Lioness. That's hilarious. Yeah, maybe she's a fitness nut and we don't even know it, or she's getting all ready for the new year. Yoga and good hydration. What you doing? Where are we gonna go next? We're just following you. Yeah, we haven't seen the sun in a couple of days, which is kind of weird for Florida. Yesterday was just torrential downpours. We had another tornado warning in the area. All the cats were in their roof sections most of the day. And my shoes are still soaked from yesterday, so I have to be careful where I'm going. There's still some lakes that are formed out here. This is Nikita Lioness. Look at that tail. Hi. Good morning, everybody. You can learn about Nikita at bigcatrescue.org/Nikita-3. We've had multiple Nikitas. Hi. Or you can read about every cat we have here at bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Part of your morning routine is that poll as well. Hi. Good morning, Rhonda. Yeah, I am no stranger to that northern cold. I grew up in the Midwest. I'm a big baby now because I'm so used to it being hot and humid. Probably hear my nose sniffling. Now we going back through the roof section. So you can see how her cages are designed. She has an open air section, which is where she just was. She can walk through a series of tunnels and doors. Where are we going now? And then this is her roof section, which if the winds get higher than 30 miles per hour, we put the cats in their roof sections so that if anything were to fall from the sky, it wouldn't land on the cat or create a ramp for them to escape. Hi. And this is also where her feeding lockout area is located. So it's a happy place. Yeah. Where are we going? You taking us on a walk? She does have teddy bear ears. And make me walk through the foliage here. She's a woman on a mission today. We walk all the way around because they can't see you from that side. Let's go. Around one of her dens. This is the big safety entrance area if we were ever to have to go in the enclosure.
Lauren, everybody on a feeding route could have their meds. I just have the problem children.
That was Kitten Karma. She does the meds on Monday morning, and the problem children are usually Keisha, Cameron. Lacey, I believe that we have worked with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Absolutely. You can email info@bigcatrescue.org and that will get you forwarded to the correct people. I believe I've heard Jen Leon say that she has worked with that organization, but I'm not totally sure. Yeah, she is making sure I'm sticking with her. We're hanging. How do I resist petting them? Well, that's a great question. Number one is they're dangerous exotic animals. They're unpredictable. They have massive teeth. Most of them have massive claws. It's very disrespectful to them. In the wild, they would never allow you to touch them. So I feel like trapping them in an enclosure and then, forcing my wishes upon them is just really rude. So thank you, Deb, for posting that. And one of the biggest reasons is if they were to accidentally hurt us, the CDC could have us put them down and tested for rabies, and that would never be worth the risk. We love these cats like they're our children, so we would never want to put their life at risk. And yeah, you're right, I like having hands and arms. I've seen some just horrible little roadside places where people are literally missing limbs, and that's just, ugh. It's just the wrong thing to do. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all of your questions are always welcome here. We try to educate as much as we can. We're one of the world's largest accredited sanctuaries, so we don't do any buying, selling, trading, breeding, or touching any of these cats. Most of them have come from really bad backgrounds. Thank you, Colleen. We really appreciate your donation. And because of that, we want to give them the best kind of life we can give them, a nice, safe, calm environment. Most of them are quite elderly as well. Nikita here is actually 18 years old. If you were to times that by 6 in cat years, that's how old she'd be in human years. Carrie, most of the time that the cats are rubbing against the side, it's actually them marking their territory. So if you have domestic cats at home, if you ever notice when you come home from being out all day, they rub all over you. They have scent glands pretty much all over their body. So they're actually marking their territory when they do that. It's kind of their nice way of, this side is mine, that side is yours. I'm sure it also feels good. Rubbing along the side of these cages sometimes helps them get rid of mats. A lot of our cats were cruelly declawed before coming here, and a lot of them have arthritis because they're much older, so they need some extra help as far as grooming and keeping mats from forming. What are you here? They are listening for the food cart. We feed every day between 8 and 9 in the morning, so this is usually their most active time of the day. They're very excited for breakfast. And then they will pretty much sleep all day. I think I saw somebody ask about the coloring book. Yes. So Jamie kind of took that project over at the end to get it printed for us. We're using the same printer that we use for our calendars and the Big Cat Times. And we kind of derailed it there for a bit because we just weren't happy with the paper quality, and we didn't want to release something we weren't fully 100% positive would make a good coloring book. So what I was told last week is that she has them ordered, and hopefully they're expecting to ship this week. I already have the listing ready to go. The moment they arrive, we'll make it a live listing. I will advertise the heck out of it, and hopefully you guys can start ordering those. Chris, we do daily enrichment, basically every day, and then over the weekends it's a little bit heavier with the keeper tours and things like that. But as far as our themed enrichment or our big enrichment, I believe there will be a date this month where we'll be doing Christmas themed enrichment, but I don't recall that exact date, and it'll be for the media to come. So our enrichment team's been making some awesome things for Afton to film as well, and we'll start handing out Christmas trees soon, so lots of enrichment all the time. You're being so calm. I was hoping, I know. Donna, nope, we've just been here with Nikita so far. Just gonna back up so you can see her little curled paws there. She's just patiently waiting for the food cart. I was gonna show you guys just the back half of the cats today. So that's her feeding lock out there. You can see the door's been placed down. That way we can safely put the food in there. And what I'm hoping is, I know you guys haven't seen Natalia much lately. Forgive me, I will not be watching the screen, so if I miss questions, hopefully some of the moderators can help you. I'm gonna find Miss Natalia. So Natalia has now been placed back into her original enclosure, the one that we specifically built a big platform for. So now you can see there's wire up at the top to keep her from trying to jump up there, and then there's also some side rails that would keep her from jumping off of it. It's the hopes. That's how we believe she injured herself. Oh, and just so you guys know, Armani went on funcation, and while she's there, the Hollies built her this awesome new platform. Cannot wait to see her come home to it. But anyway, let's try to find Natalia. So Natalia has all of this. Oh, I see her back there. She's been preferring to hang back in this back section, so she can walk through this tunnel, back into this enclosure, and there she is getting her steps. Natalia's always been very active. She's always run or walked circles in every enclosure she's been in. It's been no exception here. Hi, lady! She's got to be fit and trim. So we'll watch her do this for a minute. Hi. This is Natalia. Natalia is an Amur leopard. She's one of the rarest cats in the world. I believe there's less than 100 known to still exist in the wild. You can learn about her at bigcatrescue.org/nat, N-A-T. If you guys are just joining, we're over with Nikita Lioness for a bit. So you can tell she's got a little bit more of a pep in her step, and I think it's because it's so much colder. She would be used to a cold environment, that's why she's so fluffy. Yeah, we really do try to cater to the needs of these cats because, again, as I mentioned, they usually come to us in pretty bad health or pretty elderly as they arrive. Natalia here is 17. Just keep waiting for her to not run past me and instead come right at me. So we won't stay too long because I don't want her to feel stressed out. I know, you're so beautiful. Notice she really only trots past me. Yes, she's very good at ignoring. You're a sweetie pie. she has one of the best floofy tails. Well, these are captive bred cats, so unfortunately, like, their natural instincts would be able to roam hundreds of square miles in a day. But because they were bred in cages and raised by humans, they can never be released. They're also on the wrong continent for most of them. And so because of that, these cats have to get creative in getting their exercise in. She actually does the circle thing in every single one of her areas. So this is connected. She can go through that door right there into this area, and you can see there's circle marks there. Her big area there. She's got them starting back here. This is where she was yesterday when I was out here cleaning. She actually likes this little platform back here, but she can come through this tunnel here over into this area, and there's a whole nother. So she has just started on the perimeter of this one. Yeah, I wonder if she'll change her behavior if I move over here. She's gonna run over here and maybe walk over there. Hi. Oh, I thought we'd get a little smile out of her. Smile, aka hiss. Oh, now we're just full running again. Okay. I wish I had this kind of energy in the morning. Hi. All right, well, we'll let her settle in. She'll keep doing that whether I'm here or not. And we will go see the man of the hour. There he is. Let's go say hi to Manny. I'm hoping we'll see Manny, Sundari, and Armani, and that's probably what we'll do today. So Manny is our only Jaguar here. And Manny and Natalia actually came in together, and their 1-year rescue anniversary is in a couple of days. Morning, Sean. Guess he's gonna make us go to him. I don't know, let's see. He likes to hang in the front of his enclosure in the morning because that's obviously the first spot he's gonna notice a feeding cart. Yeah, he's gonna stay up front. Morning, everybody. If you're just joining, we've already said hello to Nikita Lioness and Natalia, our Amor Leopard. He is stalking Beth Ann on the cart there. Hi. Hey, sir. Oh, where are we going? I was really hoping you'd stay there. Nope, he's just really intensely hoping that Beth Ann has his food, which she's over there. It looks like she's feeding the back route, so she's starting with Natalia over there. I no longer film Natalia while she's getting breakfast because she scarfs her food so quick that it makes me a nervous wreck. Can't exactly do the Heimlich on a big cat. Hey! Not today, huh? He's like, no thanks, lady. Yes, Kelly, that's where they came from. The zoo, I guess, was revamping their big cat enclosures and didn't have the space to keep Manny and Natalia, so we offered to take them. Yeah, he is 100% interested in what's going on next door. All right, should we go see Sunny? I think Sunny needs some attention. Maybe once she continues on her route, he'll calm down. So we have Armani over here on Funcation. And then we have Sundari, which I just saw her. Oh, she's all the way back there. You're never back there, lady. Hi. This is Sundari. Hi, lady. Where'd What you doing? So as I mentioned earlier, some of the cats are smart enough to use cage wire to help groom themselves. So she likes to use that little spot there to help her with her neck. That's why she doesn't have any mats there. Hi. We're being very active. Hi, pretty lady. So Sundari just turned 22 years old. Oh, I think we're gonna pee there. Good morning, Jake. Thanks for joining. This is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida, if you guys are new to us. This is Sundari Leopard. I think somebody just asked me how you tell the difference between a Jaguar and a Leopard, but we just saw Manny, so to me it's pretty obvious now that I've seen them both in person. He's got a smoother coat, bigger spots. His rosettes are totally different than a Leopard. He's stockier, he has a much bigger head, bigger feet. He actually has a shorter tail. He's basically like the bulldog of the cat world. You show that palmetto who's boss. So these cats are just waiting on breakfast. They get fed every morning between 8 and 9 in the morning here in Tampa, Florida. It's a nice chilly morning, so I'm sure they're gonna eat really well today. Over here and see if she's gonna... Where are you going? So you can see she's got, I think she has about 4 bubbles that are all connected by doors and tunnels. In the wild, these cats typically live 10 to 12 years. But here, because they're observed basically constantly by keepers, we have a vet staff that keeps up with their health, and we have an on-site hospital. So we have a lot of cats that end up living into their 20s. She's 22, Armani's 21. Our 3 oldest cats right now are all 23. I typically go live every day during the week, but I'm not here on the weekends, and if I am, I'm volunteering. Everybody's a busybody today when it's nice and cold. It's amazing how thick their skin and fur really is, because these palmettos that she's just tearing through are actually really sharp. Like, I'll come home from volunteering, if I was wearing a t-shirt, I'll just have all these little cuts on my arms. Look at that foot. That foot bothering you? Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's a Ryza, Frosty, and Tiger Lily that are all 23. Everybody's just busy. Busy, busy. So we'll go over and see Armani here in a minute. Hi, pretty. No, let's not mark me. Let's not do that today. Let's not do that today. You think you're so funny. Super funny. Super funny, Sonny. Being a wild one. Yes, you are. And there she goes again. Well, at least they're definitely showing you how our cages are set up. Here comes Manny. Maybe he'll actually pay attention for a minute. Hi! Nope, just right back over there. So now that you just saw Sundari Leopard, you can kind of get a glimpse of Manny Jaguar and how different they are. He's also demonstrating his cage setup. Go from one end to the other. See if I can find my way out of here. I think they might be feeding Armani. hoping he'd stay there. That would have been a good face shot of him. A cat is a cat. They do what they want. I just try to wander around and capture it as I can. I actually haven't taken new photos in a month or more. I was hoping to do that today, but it's so cold. And it's just dark and dreary. I might have to wait for better light. Nope, they haven't gotten Armani yet, so we'll chat with her for a minute. So Armani is on what we call Funcation. Funcation is a 22,000 square foot enclosure. And the small to medium cats get to rotate out here for 2 weeks at a time, so they have a much bigger space. All of our enclosures are anywhere from 12 to 1,800 square feet, and then they are connected to make them even bigger and bigger. So a lot of them have multiple sections that are 1,200. But this is 22,000 square feet. Hi, lady. And this is Armani. Armani is also a leopard. Oh, wow. Wow. And so anyway, they get to come out here for 2 weeks at a time. They have all new territories to mark. They have, I'll kind of show you, there's lots of big dens and tunnels. There's multiple big platforms, another big den over there, multiple feeding lockouts here. So all of the small to medium cats come out here, and then we have another vacation rotation for the big cats, the lions and tigers, that is 2.5 acres with a lake. Look at her stalking. I hear footsteps. I hear footsteps. Here she goes. Oh. So this is Steph C. She used to be an intern, but then she actually moved here to live on property, and she became a senior keeper. Yes, Mary Farrow has been on Funcation several times. So what Steph is doing is she has removed the chicken wire, which is what we use to keep the vultures and other birds from stealing their food. You can see that the lockout door is down. That way Steph can safely get the food in without any worry. With Armani, there's a special thing we have to do. We actually spread her food out really, really thin all over her plate to slow her down, because she will scarf her food like crazy and then she usually throws it back up. So we we spread it all out for her, and then Steph will open the door and Armani can come in and get the food.
You want some gravy?
Always got to put the extra juice on it. Yeah, we've had some cats that have caught the vultures or the ibis or other various birds that might get in the enclosure. But really, typically they don't go after small prey like that, because it's not, the reward isn't really worth the energy it would take to get it. And also they get fed every single day, so a lot of times it's more for fun than it is for food. And then Steph observes. This is our best time of the day to observe the cats.
Slow down.
Yes, slow down.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. Thanks, Steph. They love seeing the keepers. So we'll keep our distance back here, but you can see, so today she got, it looks like cut up chicken, and then there's a beef mix in there that's basically the whole animal ground up. So she's getting all the roughage, the bone, the intestinal meat, everything that they would be getting in the wild, just served more in a more on a platter for them. Obviously they don't have to hunt here. Most of them wouldn't even really know how to hunt, and even if they can hunt and catch and kill something, they tend to not eat it. So it's more for the sport, and that's exactly why we don't feed whole prey here. Live whole prey only goes to our rehab bobcats. Most of the cats actually do scarf their food. I mean, my cat at home does the same thing. She's usually part of the Clean Plate Club. Thank you again to everybody who's been helping answer questions and have donated and are sharing this feed with other people. The more of you that share the feed, that kind of alerts Facebook that something interesting is going on and we can reach more people. Yeah, I tend to actually not even follow the feeders for a few different reasons. A lot of times they're in training, so sticking them in front of a live camera can cause unnecessary stress for everybody. Also the cats, you know, I prefer to let them eat in peace. I don't need to be talking and talking and talking while they're eating. Certain cats I know do a little better than others. Yeah, and then she'll spend hours grooming. Thank you, Andrea, for your donation. And in the wild, they would eat very quickly, again, so predators wouldn't be able to get what they got. Leopards actually can carry 3 times their body weight up into a tree. So if you were ever lucky enough to get to go on safari and you're somewhere where you see like a gazelle or a zebra or something hanging out of a tree, you can betcha that it was a leopard. And then they will groom and groom and groom to help get rid of any scent that they had food. That way other predators don't come looking for them. So Armani gets a couple pounds of food a day, but we go all the way up to about 12 pounds of food for some of our tigers. Food prep here can take usually 2 to 4 hours, depending on how many people are working on it. We have about 60 cats on 67 acres. It takes about 2 hours to feed everybody. We thaw out about 500 pounds of food a day. Clean Plate Club. And this is Armani Leopard, if you guys are just joining. It's bigcatrescue.org/Armani. You can learn about her. And if you're just joining, we've been live for a little while. We started out with Nikita Lioness. We saw Natalia, our Amore Leopard, Manny Jaguar. We saw Sundari Leopard, and then Armani Leopard. Thank you, Jessica, for your donation. We are a nonprofit, so all of our cats are well taken care of thanks to supporters like you. You can also, if you need any Christmas gifts, you can shop at bigcatrescue.biz or amazon.com/bigcatrescue. I believe I just saw Jamie send out a mass email about a coupon code for shopping on bigcatrescue.biz for the next 2 days. That'll be posted at noon on our main Facebook page. Every last drop. And then what'll happen next for the keepers is after everybody's been fed, if they had to pick up food, which clearly Armani's making sure that's not going to happen for her, they would collect any food that's left, go back and weigh it, record it on their charts, which goes straight to the vet team, and then they'll load up all their cleaning supplies, and they come back out and they walk every enclosure, they clean every feeding slab, they pull out old enrichment, feces, they look for anything odd. All of that gets recorded. And then a double checker goes around for a 3rd time. Did you get it all? I think you got it all, lady. Every last drop. Good job. Yes, Michelle, we do have the 2019 calendars, and they are available on both of those channels, actually. So if you shop on Amazon, go to amazon.com/bigcatrescue, or you can shop at our main online gift shop, which is bigcatrescue.biz. She's gonna go see if anybody has anything extra. Clean plate.
You eat everything? I don't have any more.
Well, she is not happy with that answer. Good Good job, lady. She won't give up until all the keepers have left. They're pretty routine about it, so she'll know that, oh, she didn't stop, so she didn't bring anything. All right, lady. Where are you going? Where are you going? Yep, time to groom. If you notice, she had her feet on her feeding plate, so she'll be cleaning her feet for a while today. Alright. Can I come show them your pretty face real quick? It's so dark out here today. It's not very good lighting. Well, thank you guys. If I missed any questions that nobody was able to help you with, I'll reach out to you in the comments later today. No. You're the prettiest lady. Yeah. Oh, well, that was a good shot at all your pretty rosettes. Rosettes are the spots on her that have spots within them. She's got beautiful blue eyes. There she goes. She has all this to enjoy for a little bit longer. I don't remember if it's this week or next week that'll be moving week. But thank you guys so much for joining. And I will see you all again soon. Everybody have a great day.